Welcome to another deep dive, and today we're going to be looking into something really incredible.
Yeah,
We're talking about life that's been around for 50,000 years.
that's right.
50,000 years.
Pretty amazing.
I mean, can you even imagine? Just picture this. A cave deep beneath the surface in Mexico,
Yeah.
and it's filled with these towering crystals.
Huge.
Some of them as tall as a four-story building.
Yeah, it's hard to even picture it, really.
I know, right? And this isn't some comic book fantasy land.
No,
This is a real place.
it is.
It's called the Cave of Crystals.
That's a pretty good name.
It is. And get this, what scientists found trapped inside these crystals is like rewriting our understanding of life's limits.
Yeah, it's really challenging some of our assumptions about where and how life can exist.
For sure. And we're talking about a new form of microbial life just untouched for millennia.
It's almost like a time capsule, right?
Totally. So what's the story with this cave? I mean, how did we even find it?
Well, it's funny because the Cave of Crystals, it wasn't always this hidden marvel
I mean, it's pretty hidden now, right?
deep underground, yeah. But it was actually discovered fairly recently.
Really?
Yeah, the year 2000.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Silver miners, they stumbled upon this geological wonderland totally by chance.
You know, you hear about these things like every now and then, these accidental discoveries.
Yeah, it's incredible to think about, right? Like they're just going about their day looking for silver, and boom, they find this extraordinary cave.
It's like something out of Indiana Jones or something.
Absolutely.
So I'm trying to wrap my head around the scale of these crystals.
Yeah.
We're talking about crystals that are longer than a bus.
Longer than a bus, some of them way more than a pickup truck. Can you believe that?
That's insane. It's just hard to grasp the sheer size of these things.
Yeah, it's definitely a sight to behold.
Yeah.
But beyond their size,
Yeah.
you know what makes this discovery truly groundbreaking?
What's that?
It's what was found living inside them.
Ah, okay, let's talk about the microbes.
Yes. Scientists discovered microbial life forms unlike anything we've ever seen before. These microbes have been isolated within those crystals for potentially 50,000 years.
50,000
Yes.
years.
Wow.
Yeah. Surviving in conditions that would be deadly to most life as we know it.
50,000 years. That's mind-boggling.
It really is.
I mean, what was even happening on Earth back then?
Well, let's see.
Like, were there even woolly mammoths yet?
Oh, yeah. Woolly mammoths were definitely roaming the earth 50,000 years ago.
Okay, so that puts it into perspective a little bit.
Yeah,
So these microbes have basically been frozen in time, right? Trapped in these crystals.
it's true. And the cave itself is an incredibly harsh environment.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
How harsh are we talking?
We're talking temperatures reaching a scorching 136 degrees Fahrenheit
Oh, wow.
with nearly 100% humidity.
That sounds more like a sauna than a habitat.
Right?
So how is it even possible
It's a good question.
for anything to survive, let alone thrive in those conditions?
Yeah, well, that's where the term extremophiles comes in. These
Okay.
microbes, they've adapted to not only survive.
But to actually thrive in conditions,
Yeah.
that would be lethal to most other organisms.
So most life forms we think about,
Right.
they rely on things like sunlight or organic matter for energy.
Exactly. But these microbes, they've evolved to utilize different elements like iron and manganese as their energy source.
So they're not just surviving,
Yep.
they're actually using these elements that we think of as like inorganic building materials
Yeah.
as fuel.
Pretty much.
That's incredible.
It is pretty remarkable, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's like these microbes are running on a completely different operating system than most life on Earth.
Yeah, it's like they found a loophole in the laws of nature.
Totally.
Yeah,
And they've figured out how to extract energy from these sources that we never even considered.
exactly. And what's even more remarkable is that scientists have been able to actually extract these microbes
Oh, real?
from the crystals
Mhm.
and confirm that they are not fossilized remnants.
Oh,
They're
wow.
actually still living.
So they were essentially dormant,
Yeah,
like in suspended animation,
pretty much.
for thousands of years.
Thousands.
That sounds like something straight out of science fiction.
It really does. It's like they hit the pause button on life and then scientists came along and hit play again.
So they were in this state of deep sleep. Their metabolism slowed down to a crawl
Yeah, just kind of hanging out, waiting for the right conditions to wake back up.
until scientists provided them with the conditions to reawaken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It really challenges our preconceived notions of what life can endure.
It really makes you think, huh?
Yeah,
What's so fascinating is that this isn't just about some weird microbes in a cave.
right.
This has huge implications
It does.
for how we understand the very nature of life.
Absolutely. This discovery, It pushes the boundaries of what we consider possible.
I can imagine.
And, this is just the beginning.
Right.
These microbes are just one piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
Remember, scientists estimate that we've only identified a tiny fraction,
A tiny fraction.
a mere 0.01% of all the species on Earth.
Wait, so we've only cataloged 0.01% of all the species on Earth,
Wait, so we've only cataloged 0.01%? That's right.
of all the life forms
On our own planet.
on our own planet.
Crazy, huh?
That's mind-blowing. It makes you wonder,
Yeah.
what else is out there hidden in the deep sea, the
Yeah.
Arctic ice?
Or even under our feet.
Exactly.
Right.
I-
Yeah, this is just scratching the surface.
If life can thrive in the incredibly harsh conditions of the Cave of Crystals,
It makes you wonder.
I know. Imagine what other seemingly impossible environments might be harboring life forms we haven't even begun to imagine.
That's what makes this so exciting, isn't it?
Totally. It really makes you realize
Yeah,
how much we still don't know.
we're just getting started.
And this discovery is forcing us to rethink what we thought we knew about the limits of life, both on Earth and potentially beyond.
That's what makes this deep dive so exciting.
It's not just about these particular microbes.
Right, it's bigger than that.
It's about what they represent.
Exactly.
They're a window into a whole new understanding of life's potential.
And it's a window we've only just begun to open.
I love that analogy.
Yeah, it's pretty fitting, isn't it?
So we've been talking about these incredible microbes, right? Hidden away in this Mexican crystal cave, basically in suspended animation for tens of thousands of years. The fact that they exist at all is just amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
But what I find truly fascinating is how they manage to survive
Right.
in such an extreme environment.
It's a great question.
It's not like they have a mini mart down there in the crystals.
Right. Kidding. It's like, where do they get their groceries?
Right, exactly.
It's wild.
So,
Yeah, one of the most remarkable things about these extremophiles is their ability to utilize what we consider to be non-living elements for sustenance.
I mean, we're so used to thinking about life depending on, things like sunlight or
Yeah.
organic matter.
Photosynthesis, the basic.
Exactly. But these microbes, they've evolved a completely different strategy.
They're not playing by the same rules.
No, they're not. So they're using iron and manganese for energy.
That's right.
It's like they're running on a diet of rusty nails and batteries.
That is a fantastic analogy.
So, really good. I mean, it's true. While we see these elements as inert materials,
Yeah, like just stuff.
right, just stuff
Right.
lying around,
Useless.
for these microbes, they're a source of chemical energy.
Oh, wow.
They've evolved specific metabolic pathways that allow them to extract energy from these unlikely sources.
That's so cool.
It really is. It's a testament to the incredible adaptability of life.
For sure. It just shows you that life finds a way.
It really does. It's like life, it always,
It'll figure it out.
it'll figure it out. Exactly.
So how did scientists even figure out that these microbes were trapped in the crystals
Yeah.
for 50,000 years? I mean, did they have tiny little calendars in there or something?
I love that image. Tiny calendars for microbes.
Right.
But no, it's a bit more complicated than that.
Okay.
It's a little bit like piecing together a historical puzzle.
Okay.
Scientists use a technique that's similar to carbon dating, but adapted for crystals.
So they're dating the crystals.
Exactly.
Mm.
By analyzing the different layers of crystal formation. Okay.
They can determine how long ago each layer formed.
Well, that's cool.
It's pretty neat. And they discovered that these microbes were trapped within layers that date back tens of thousands of years.
So it's not just a guess.
No.
There's actual scientific evidence
Aveda.
to back up this incredible age.
Absolutely. It's a testament to the ingenuity of scientists
Huh?
and the power of scientific techniques to reveal these secrets that are hidden within our world.
For sure.
And, it's important to remember,
What's that?
these microbes weren't just fossilized remains.
Right.
They were dormant,
Yeah.
waiting for the right conditions to reawaken.
It's like they hit the pause button on life.
Exactly. For millennia.
And then scientists came along, hit play.
Wow. That's amazing. But this whole idea
Yeah.
of extracting these ancient life forms from this unique environment,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't that raise some ethical concerns?
Such a really important point.
Like, are we potentially disrupting a delicate ecosystem by doing this? That's a great question. And it's one that scientists are very aware of.
Okay, good.
They're acutely aware of the need to conduct research responsibly and minimize any impact on the Cave of Crystals.
Okay.
They operate under very strict protocols
Oh, okay.
to prevent contamination and ensure the preservation of this delicate environment.
I mean, that makes sense.
Right. We want to learn from it,
Yeah,
but not destroy it.
exactly.
It's all about finding that balance between scientific discovery
Hmm.
and environmental stewardship.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Right.
It's reassuring to hear that scientists are taking those precautions.
Yeah, absolutely.
We wouldn't want to harm such a unique and scientifically valuable site in the name of research.
Exactly.
It's a reminder that with every new discovery
Mm,
comes a responsibility to protect and preserve the wonders of our planet.
couldn't agree more.
So, speaking of respecting life forms,
Yes,
our source material mentions that these microbes are considered a new form of life.
that's right.
Does that mean they're like aliens?
Ooh, good question.
Are we talking little green men inside crystals?
Not quite aliens, although they are incredibly unique.
Okay.
Scientists have analyzed their DNA,
Mm-hmm.
and they've discovered that they are unlike any other known life forms on Earth.
Oh, wow.
They represent a completely new branch on the tree of life.
So, hold on. This isn't just a new species of bacteria.
No,
It's a whole new category of life.
that's exactly right.
That's huge.
It's a truly groundbreaking discovery.
Yeah.
It reshapes our understanding of life's diversity and evolution.
Wow.
It suggests that the tree of life is far more expansive
Okay.
and intricate
Yeah.
than we previously imagined.
It really underscores how much we still don't know about the life that exists on our own planet.
Right. We're constantly learning new things.
And if we're finding such unique life forms in a place like the Cave of Crystals,
Uh-huh.
it makes you wonder
It does.
what else might be out there hidden in,
Yeah.
the unexplored corners of our world.
That's the beauty of science, isn't it? It's a constant journey of exploration and discovery.
Yeah, for sure.
And with each new finding, we're forced to kind of rethink our assumptions
Hmm.
and expand our understanding of the universe and our place within it.
I like that. And I like thinking about these microbes, these extremophiles, as like a puzzle piece
Okay.
that suddenly fits in a place we never expected. And it's revealing a whole new section of the puzzle that we didn't even know existed.
That's a great way to put it. It's like we thought we had the puzzle almost finished,
Yeah,
and then boom, a whole new section appears.
I love it. It's exciting. All right, so we've been on this incredible journey, right? Delving deep into this cave of crystals in Mexico.
It's been quite the adventure.
It has. Exploring the lives of these unique extremophiles and,
Yeah.
these microbes, they've really challenged our understanding of what life can endure.
Absolutely. They've thrown a wrench in a lot of our assumptions.
They really have. And now it's time to tackle the big question.
The big one.
What does this discovery mean for our search for life beyond Earth?
Yes. The ultimate question.
Right.
I'll tell you, it's a question that has scientists absolutely buzzing with excitement.
Really?
Oh, yeah. For years, we've been searching for life on other planets, and
Yeah,
we've been basing our search on what we know about life here on Earth.
makes sense.
Right. So we've looked for planets that have liquid water, breathable atmospheres, a temperature range similar to our own.
So basically another Earth.
Yeah, another Earth 2.0. But these extremophiles,
Yeah.
they're throwing us a curveball.
How so?
They're telling us that we need to widen our perspective.
So instead of just looking for Earth 2.0,
Mm-hmm.
we should be considering places that might seem completely inhospitable to us,
Exactly.
but could be perfect havens for extremophiles.
That's the idea. I mean, think about it.
Okay.
The frozen oceans of Jupiter's moon, Europa,
Okay.
or the scorching surface of Venus.
Yeah.
We used to think those environments were just way too extreme
Too hard.
for any kind of life as we know it.
Right.
But the Cave of Crystals microbes, they're showing us that life,
Yeah.
it can exist in a far greater diversity of environments than we ever imagined.
It's like we've been looking for a needle in a haystack, but it turns out there might be needles everywhere
I like that analogy.
if we just know what to look for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what?
What's that?
The Cave of Crystals microbes, they're giving us clues about what those needles might look like.
Okay, so they're helping us expand.
They're expanding our search parameters
Okay.
and challenging us to think creatively about the potential for life beyond our planet.
I love that. So what's next?
That's the question, isn't it?
It is. Are scientists planning missions to, Europa or Venus to actually look for these kinds of extremophiles?
There are definitely missions in the works.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. The European Space Agency, their JUIC mission,
Okay.
it's set to launch in 2023.
Wow. Okay.
And it'll be studying Jupiter and its icy moons, including Europa,
So they're going to be looking for signs of life.
potentially. And NASA's also exploring a possible mission to Venus
Oh, cool.
that would focus on its atmosphere and the potential for microbial life there.
It's amazing to think that we might actually find life forms on other planets
I know,
that
right?
are similar to these extremophiles found in the Cave of Crystals.
Wouldn't that be something? Thriving in conditions we once thought were completely impossible.
It's
It
mind-blowing.
really highlights how much we still have to discover and learn.
Yeah, we're just scratching the surface.
Exactly. This discovery, it's not just about finding new life forms.
What is it about then?
It's about expanding our understanding of what life even is and where it might exist. It's a reminder that the universe,
Yeah,
it's full of surprises.
it really is.
And the search for life beyond Earth,
Yeah.
it's only just beginning.
What a journey this has been.
I know, right? It's incredible.
It is. It's incredible to think that we share this planet with life forms that are so ancient,
So resilient.
so resilient, and they're rewriting our understanding of what's possible.
Absolutely. And who knows what other wonders await us as we continue to explore our planet and the vast expanse of space.
I can't wait to find out.
Well,
The possibilities are endless.
they really are. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time.